Hello, how are you? I am so excited that you're here. I am Christina Willis, and I am a Pinterest strategist and educator. And I work in particular with creative female entrepreneurs who are web designers, graphic designers, interior designers, artists. I help these small business owners use Pinterest marketing strategies and techniques to really grow their reach and their online visibility with Pinterest. Now, Pinterest is a powerhouse. It will drive traffic to your website, to your product page, and it will help to book out your services to for people to discover you and to ultimately build that like, know, and trust so they can buy your products. So this topic for today is all about driving traffic to your website. And one of the best ways to do that on Pinterest is to have a blog. Now, I saw this in a Facebook group. Somebody posted that they are, starting out their business and they are not in a particular rush to have a blog. And they're just wondering, is having a blog important for their business? And they were a ceramic artist. And there was a ton of responses that happened into that question. But I'm on here because I wrote a blog post about it that I will link below for you. I'm here to talk to you about having a blog and how a blog can help drive traffic to your website. Now, not a lot of people want to blog, and not a lot of people have the time to blog, but do know that having a blog attached to your brand and to your business really helps for your audience to know you as a human, why you started your business, and the whole value that you can bring for your audience. Now, I have my notes and I'm going to frequently be looking up and down here, so just bear with me, but I really want to give you the details appropriately so that it can help you with your Pinterest traffic. Now, having a blog is really, really important, like I mentioned. And currently, I'm shooting this video right now, currently in December of 2020. This is the last month of the year before we hit 2021. I want to set you up for greatness. I want to set you up that you can really use these techniques and strategies to grow your business online. Now, currently, as of 2020, there are roughly about 600 million blogs that are out there. And all these blogs are all talking about various things. And people are expressing themselves through blogs now, and they're reaching so many people. Now, when you have a blog, you are actually opening up the floodgates of, attracting new audience your way. And this is amazing for your business. This is great. This is what you've wanted. So having a blog, I do feel is super, super important. It helps people to understand your thought process. Why is it that you've created this web page? Why is it that you created this product? Why did you create this service? How this service can help your audience. Having a blog really does showcase your expertise, your talents, and what you can offer. Now, a blog is just a quick form of, thoughts that you just put down. And like I said, there are millions and millions of blog posts that are out there. Anything you type into Google now, there's going to be a blog post or an article in regards to your particular topic that you are searching for. So it doesn't matter what niche or industry you are in, you can write about something that is in relation to what you offer. So if you are a ceramic artist, you can write about why you even got inspired to create your new collection, how it can provide, beauty in someone's home, the techniques that you've used, the article, the types of materials that you've sourced in particular for this collection. These are the details that not a lot of people know and not a lot of people understand. And having a blog really does help to showcase the thought process and why you go about the way that you do, even the prices that you attach to your services or to your product. And I'm talking about services and product in particular because I work with a lot of service providers or artists that sell their product. But like I said, these strategies can work with any business, whether you just even have, a website where you just collect email addresses. Having a bit of a blog actually even helps people to feel connected to you and to feel like they can trust you to put their email address in and to receive information from you. Some people out there feel like their email addresses is are very sacred to them, and they're not just going to put their email address out for anyone. So when you have a blog, this helps to build that like, know, and that trust that eventually down the line, someone will buy your product, they will book out your services, they will spread the word about you and what you offer to their audience or to their friends and family. So essentially, a blog just helps to for people to learn from you and to feel comfortable with you. Now, there are so many forms of blogs that you can do out there. You can add videos to blogs or you can make vlogs. That's another new thing that a lot of people do. You can add graphics. You can make quotes. You can make, a blog all about images. You can do guest posts. You can write frequently asked questions. You can do so many things with your blog that can help drive traffic to your website. Now, the best way to drive traffic to your website is with Pinterest. Now, as you know, I love Pinterest. I'm a Pinterest strategist. I use Pinterest all day, every day. I'm a Pinterest fanatic, and Pinterest has really transformed my business. As a former home decor blogger, I used Pinterest to drive traffic to my website, and it was like astounding the difference that Pinterest brought for me as opposed to me really working on my SEO for Google, which takes years for some people. You really have to be so good at SEO crafting. And a lot of these companies that are on the first page of Google have very sophisticated and expensive experts that they can hire to do their SEO for them, or they have very sophisticated software. So as a small business owner, we don't have that. So Pinterest is one of the best ways to drive traffic to your website from blog posts. But like I said, you can do various types of blog posts that will drive traffic to your website. Now, one thing that I want to mention is not a lot of people have the time, like I said, to write blog posts, which is okay because when you're just starting out a business, there's so many hats that you have to, um, wear. You don't really have the time to sit down and write and craft a blog post. But do know that blog posts don't even have to be 2,000 plus words. You can just write something and get it out there and consider that a blog post, or upload things to a blog post page, and that there you go, that's a blog post. I don't want you to stress and think that you have to be so technical. Although technical blog posts do well with ranking for Google, I just want you to get your content out there. I just want people to become aware of your brand and your business and your message, and that's the biggest and the best thing to for you to grow your business online. Now, the other thing that I want to touch on about having a blog is that Google will reward you for having more frequent content put out onto their Google console. So what happens with when you put a blog post out, Google actually crawls your website and discovers your new content. It pings to Google and it shows, okay, this person is credible. This person is, frequently putting content out there. So if somebody types in a particular keyword and they're looking for the particular content or product or service that you offer, with you frequently putting content out there, Google will hopefully show your website to that person. So definitely having a blog or some sort of way to nurture your audience will help with that. Um, the other thing that I want to talk about with having a blog is if you don't have the time to necessarily sit down and blog about anything right now, if you are on Instagram or Facebook, you can repurpose your content onto Pinterest because, like I said, Pinterest is a traffic driver to your website. Repurpose your Instagram content. And there's simple ways to do that. You want to upload your Instagram content directly onto Pinterest, whether it's a Instagram story. I have done that for myself and for my clients. I've uploaded Insta stories, and they're at the perfect snapshot of 15 seconds. And you upload that, you link that directly to your website. There you go. That's the way that you can, get more people more familiar with your brand or business, just by simply repurposing your content. It works, it helps until you can actually sit down and write a blog post or two and get it out into the interspace. So, like said, just a quick recap. Having a blog really does help to build that credibility with your audience online. But until you can get blog posts written, don't worry, just get your Facebook content up into the Pinterest app and have that drive traffic to your website or even your Instagram or TikTok. As long as it links back to something that you know that you have on your website, a product, an email sign up, something that it can link back to. Make sure that you just get some content up onto Pinterest to drive that traffic to your website. But having a blog really does help to build that like, know, and trust. Now, I'm going to have some links down below for some free content for you. I will have a free 5-day email course for you that will help to help you learn Pinterest and to use it effectively to grow your reach online. And I encourage you to sign up for that. You just have to pop in your information, and you will get that delivered over the course of 5 days to grow your reach. But anytime you need help with Pinterest for your small business, I encourage you to reach out to me. I will have my information down below for you. I would love to help you on your journey with Pinterest leading up into 2021. I want you to dominate Pinterest, grow your business online, and to book out your services and sell your products. Until then, I encourage you to use Pinterest the best way that you can, but always reach out to me, and we can talk further about how Pinterest can help your business.